Hey, well, welcome back to our, this is our interview, our racer interview show right now. Brady Kappius has joined us. He's about ready to hit the trail, literally. How are you today?
Excellent. Yeah, I'm glad to be up here in Vail this morning, and always look forward to coming up here and for the GoPro games. It's awesome.
So you live down in Boulder. When did you come up? This last night?
No, I actually drove up this morning. I had some work to do last night, so it's not too far of a drive, 2.5 hours, so made the trip up this morning.
And you're racing in the cross-country race, which gets going in just a little bit.
Yep, yeah, cross-country at 11:45, so we'll be out there going up and down the mountain 3 times.
So do you come up here, I mean, you live down in Boulder, so you are still at a higher elevation than some of the other people that come here to compete, but do you come up to the mountains or do you train down there at higher elevation?
Yeah, like last weekend I went up to Netherland and did some higher altitude riding, and but yeah, I mean, still racing at altitude, it's always difficult, but it's so much fun up here, you can't not come.
And it's not even just about the race that you're a part of, it's the entire environment, the GoPro Mountain Games. It's just a lot of fun, like to see your buddies, like off camera, you were talking to some of your buddies that are also racing today.
Right.
And then just to see some of the other events that go on while you're here.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's the whole reason I come up here. It's, partly just because I want to do the race, but the whole event is amazing. Dog jump, slack line, kayaking, it's an amazing event, so I'm always happy to be here.
If you were not competing, like where would you go and put your focus on today? Like what would you really like to watch that you're curious about?
Well, I have a dog myself, so the dog jumping would be at the top of my list, I think.
Is your dog here today?
No, I didn't have somebody watch him, so he's bummed he's missing this, but hopefully next year.
That's the way it goes. Hopefully next year. What's his name?
Oz.
Oz, if you're watching, maybe next year, buddy, you can come to the GoPro games. Hey, so you raced, you're a competitor, right. But you and your dad own a company also, Kappius, and you guys make the wheels and some other components for the bike. So tell us about it.
Yeah, so I race bikes, and then I spend most of my day designing, manufacturing, and then distributing some pretty high-end carbon fiber mountain bike wheels, Kappius components. So I've got them on my bike, and a few of the competitors will have them too. And it's always good to come up here and see the wheels and show off the wheels and get to race them.
I think that's really cool. And you have some other riders that are here for the GoPro Mountain Games that are riding on those also?
Yeah, yeah.
And your buddy's taking a photo of you behind the camera. Let's give him a peace sign. Hey, so you're competing against that guy today, right?
Oh, it's going to be a tough one out there with him, but Chris is a good rider, so it's always good competition here. I'm looking forward to it.
So are you going to be up at elevation up where there's snow up about halfway up the mountain?
Yeah, I think towards the top of the course it's going to get a little snowy. I think there's some melt going on. It's going to get some muddy spots, but yeah, it should be good.
So how do you guys like it? Do you like it a little tacky? Is that the right word? You like it a little sticky out there?
Yeah.
Or you don't want it super dry, right? Or super wet?
Yeah, so we call it hero dirt, where it's just this, it's not muddy, but it's just this tacky dirt where your tires can just sink in and you get awesome traction, and that's what we're going to have today.
That's what you're going to have for sure.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
That's good. So we're pretty excited about this. So how many people are racing? Do you have any idea? Like how big is this race?
On the pro field, it's actually a pretty high caliber event that people around the country will come to. There's good prize money, so I bet in our class there's probably 50, 60 guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you sit around and go, oh no, he's here today? Do you do that kind of stuff?
Yeah, once you see somebody's fast coming, you're kind of bummed. You're like, well, I just lost out on another spot. So, I mean, I'll give it my best shot, but I know that the competition is going to be really good.
And then when it's done, though, it's done. Then you can enjoy the games, hang out with your buddies, reflect, and then just move on. So after this, what's next?
Next race, I mean, really right now what I'm doing is I'm building up for a big stage race in British Columbia, Canada. So this is good training for that, and yeah, that's really what I'm focused on, is kind of the build for that in a few weeks.
So a couple of weeks. Yep. That's your next big race.
Yep.
Brady, good luck today, man.
Thank you.
Good luck today. Check out, what's your website for these?
KappiusComponents.com.
KappiusComponents.com. He also rides for Team Cliff Bar, and he's going to be racing today along with some of the other crazy guys on their bikes, all kind of lingering around because they're going to catch up with each other as soon as we're done. But we'll be right back with more of the show.